And now, your First Alert 5 weather.
And how about this? A tour around Colorado. Our very own 6 p.m. producer Ryan Peretti, one of about 4 Ryans here at News 5, went out to Twin Lakes over the weekend. Recovering from flu, by the way, the man cycled, he biked his way around Twin Lakes and did plenty of hiking and snapped some amazing photos of that fall foliage. This one of my favorites on one of those dirt roads. This is pretty common as you go off the beaten path. Sometimes you'll see those aspens covering the road in some places and all those brilliant yellows and golds. Check out this photo from Carter Chavez, also in the Twin Lakes area, the mountains in the distance, the beautiful fall colors in the foreground, and this one from Joel Johnson out at Tin Cup Pass. If you have any photos you'd like to share with us of the changing fall leaves, send an email to the weather team. It's weather@KOAA.com. Now, I did mention fall-like temperatures to go along with those fall changing colors. Well, not at least in the short term. And today it was very warm out there. Highs back into the 80s in the Springs and Pueblo. In fact, both areas about 8 degrees above the seasonal average for this time of the year. Right now in the Springs, still looking a little unsettled, and we can't rule out maybe an isolated shower passing through the region through about 9-10 o'clock tonight. Right now it looks dry in town where the current temperature is 69 degrees. You can see in Pueblo this cam getting rocked around because of the wind, and it's been pretty gusty here because of the outflow from some thunderstorms out across the plains and the mountain areas. Current temperature outside is at 78 degrees. Now, as we make our way into tomorrow morning, most of this rain will come to an end. We'll start out with dry skies, mostly sunny conditions early, and then we'll see an increase in clouds in the afternoon as we get another very weak disturbance that comes off of the mountains. Tomorrow, rain chances much more limited, however. I think if we do see it, maybe across the southern I-25 corridor with just an isolated chance, maybe around the Palmer Divide, Colorado Springs, up towards Woodland Park. You can see even around 7-8 o'clock, most of that rain expected to come to an end. So on the hour-by-hour forecast, you're not going to see a reference to the icon since those rain chances are just a little too low. But to break it down in the Springs, probably around 20% for the mid-afternoon. Pueblo, we're looking at rain chances under 10%. And that is because in the upper levels, high pressure, that's our fair weather maker, that continues to influence our weather all across the Rockies and the Central Plains with those warmer than average temperatures. By the weekend, we see a little bit of a shake-up in this pattern. Low digs in from the Pacific Northwest, and this brings in some cooler temperatures as well as better opportunities, I think, for more widespread showers. We'll get to that coming up here in just a few minutes. You can see overnight lows tonight. They'll cool down to the 40s and 50s with a few 30s expected in the high country. Highs tomorrow, very comfortable for this time of the year. Maybe a degree or two cooler than this afternoon, but still, yes, above average for this time of the year. So 78 degrees tomorrow with just a weak or small storm chance in the Springs. Again, rain chances into the afternoon on the super 7-day forecast. Only around 10% at 1 p.m., jumping up around 20% between about 3 and 5, and then dwindling out as we make our way past sunset. Friday, an isolated storm possible, but we'll be in the 80s through the end of the week. Check out Sunday and Monday, highs back down to the upper 60s. For Pueblo, I've got temperatures in the 80s, even up near 90 degrees on Thursday with mostly sunny skies. Still warm to start the weekend, but by the end of the weekend and next week, we see some more comfortable 70s into that extended forecast. Canyon City, here's your 7-day forecast. A weak storm chance with 80s on Wednesday. I think we're dry Thursday, and then storms come rolling back into the region as we make our way towards the weekend. For now, it looks like Sunday could be the wettest day of the next 7, at least in Canyon City, but there's a lot of variability still with that area of low pressure, and that is something we'll watch closely. Woodland Park, you see increasing storm chances as well for your weekend forecast with highs that cool back down to the low 70s. Diane?